Okay, it's advice hour. Dear Wendy, I'm a 34-year-old male, and I need your advice. I have a girlfriend, and we've been together for 4 years. We have a 2-year-old son. I love my girlfriend very much, and one day we will get married, Wendy, but before we do, I need to tell her a secret that I've been keeping from her. It's so dramatic. And the secret is that I was cheating on her with my ex-girlfriend, and we have a 3-month-old daughter together.
Slut.
Wendy, I know this is major. This is a major problem, and that's why I need your advice. Could you please give me some tips on how I should break the news to my girl? Well, at 34 years old, and you guys have a 2-year-old son together, and you've been with her for 4 years, but you've been creeping back with your ex-girlfriend and the little girl. I would have to say, go to her no holds barred. Go to her as if you know she's going to say the relationship is over, because there's a good chance that she's going to say your relationship is over. Then again, maybe she won't. I would, and I'll tell you why. Because you've been with me for 4 years. We have a 2-year-old son, but you have a brand new 3-month-old daughter. That means, in my mind, you've been cheating with her. You've never had a faithful moment where it's just been me and you in this relationship. You've been with your ex-girlfriend all this time. Every time you and I go through a fight, or for all I know, you don't even wait for fights, I would break up with you. And the little girl that you share with your ex-girlfriend is just, to me, proof that you all have so many feelings for each other. You're sexing her with no condom. You've probably been doing it for the last 4 years. I would break up with you. So in terms of how do you deal with it, just put in your mind that she's going to break up with you. Once you're right with that, then anything that she says will be gravy. Like the fighting, and then you end up staying together anyway. Lucky you. But I would leave your ass. I absolutely would. I could not marry you. All trust is broken, because this is not just cheating. This is you cheating and going back to an ex-girlfriend, somebody who you shared feelings with before. You've got a problem letting go of your past. You've been cheating on me since day one, as far as I'm concerned, and using no condom. Then I don't know whether the ex-girlfriend is pro-choice or not, or whether, you have it in you to, put the gangster down on her and let her know in a perfect world that, you don't want your spot to be blown up with the woman that you're sloppy, and you made this bed, so now lie in it. There's nothing I can say. I would leave you behind. I would leave you. Absolutely. Dear Wendy, my name is Shauna, and I'm 28 years old, and I'm a single woman. And as far as marriage goes, I do have a boyfriend. And we've been together for 3 years. And throughout those 3 years, he has asked me to marry him 5 times. And for some reason, Wendy, I keep saying no. I don't know why I say no, but every time he asks me, I just say no. My question to you is there some sort of sign that I shouldn't be with him? He's smart, he's funny, he's kind, he has a very good job, he's terrific in bed. We both don't have any children. I never caught him cheating on me, but when he asks me to marry him, my heart says yes, but my mouth says no. Please help me with this issue. Yeah, Shauna, because you're 28 and you're probably still wondering, wow, is this it in terms of this is the last person I'm going to have sex with? This is the end of the romantic road? I mean, certainly other things do develop that are more beautiful than just, dating from one person to the other. And that is, this is the person that I'm going to have children with. This is the person that I'm going to buy a house with. This is the person that's going to be here for me for the rest of my life, or, until whenever. I understand cold feet when it comes to marriage. I understand. But he's asked you 5 times in 3 years, and you've said no. Maybe the next time he asks you, you'll be ready to say yes. There is no sign. I mean, you make a checklist of things that that you want out of a partner, and then on one side of the page, and then a checklist of things that you don't want, and see how many of these things he has compared to how many things he doesn't have. I mean, to me, he said everything correctly or properly. He's got a great job. He's great in bed. He's kind. He's smart. He's funny. I'm not going to push you and say something like, girl, you better snap him up before somebody else does, to make it sound like, men hold the ball in their court and, like that. But take your time in making your decision. And being nervous about marrying somebody is, in my opinion, natural. Maybe not running away and saying you've been kidnapped by some black men and all like that. That, is a little extreme. But, like the Runaway Bride did. But, and then, because you're so nervous about saying yes, because you said your heart is saying yes, but your mouth says no, you might be one of those girls who doesn't need that whole year to plan the wedding. You just might want to get it, do it, and get it over with. You go to the Justice of the Peace or have a little backyard barbecue or something like that. There's nothing wrong with those things. I was watching Bridezilla over the weekend. I did the Bridezilla marathon on the We channel. It was interesting, to see, like women get all upset, particularly the older woman. Like there was a black woman on there. She's 43 and she's getting married for the first time, and she was so excited, like a schoolgirl. And I just, like it couldn't be me, but all right, it's your day. But these girls are crossing T's and dotting I's and leaving the fiancés behind and telling them what to do. There's a massive amount of disrespect that goes on between partners when you're planning a wedding, as I learned from the show Bridezilla. But back to this issue, there is no sign. Please help me with my issue. There's nothing I can help you with. Maybe you want to take a couple of weeks at a shrink to really talk this over with somebody. I mean, because what is it about him? You said he's never cheated on you. He's great in bed. Neither one of you have kids. Smart, funny, kind, good job. And you've been with him for 3 years. I know what it is, though. It's like she's been with him since she was 25, and your 20s are for, like, dating around and stuff. She probably hasn't had that much experience. I mean, you could always end it with him, friendly like, and go out and test the waters to see that, he's the best man for you, but he might not be there when you get back. So, I don't know what to tell you, except it might be worth your while to pay for a little bit of therapy, lay on somebody's couch, talk outside of your family. Don't talk to your sisters and your mothers and all like that, It might be worth your while to pay for some therapy. Just for a few weeks, like, 4 weeks during the month of July. Go every week in July for an hour and work it out. So by the time he asks you again, perhaps you'll be ready to say yes. Oh, here's the results of the poll question on Friday. If your significant other wanted you to get plastic surgery and that person would also pay for it, would you do it? 48% of people said yes, but 52% of people said no. I got to tell you something. I'm part of the no, believe it or not. Because I feel like plastic surgery is something, you don't diss me by telling me I'm a flatsy, okay? You let me become aware that I have an A cup and a B plus cup. And then I need to do something. You don't tell me that you want a Janet Jackson ab stomach. You let me see the light bulb moment after I'm at the club and I see all these girls with their bellies out, and I'm saying, like, damn, I need to do something. I need to go to the gym, and I need to start saving for myself. I'd be offended. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. And then I'd keep questioning whether you're really attracted to me or not. And then we'd eventually break up. And then I'd start, every time we'd sleep together, I'd be the one dragging the comforter off the bed to shield me while I go to the bathroom. Because you talked about how my thighs rub together. And you said you want them fixed. You'd offer me to get plastic surgery and pay for it. And I'm not doing it. And I feel my thighs rubbing together, but that's why I'm going to use this sheet from the Martha Stewart collection at Kmart. I'm going to swathe myself in this, and I'm going to go, and I'm going to clean myself off. And that sex wasn't even good anyway, because I was all distracted in the mind, thinking about my thighs.
Starting the fire.
On your cheeks.
Oh, you are.